Hello YouTube. I'm in my garage. Just got these today. Time to open up and see what we have. These are my chrome tips for my exhaust. It is 2.5 inch exhaust to 3.5 inch out the back. It's from up power. You can see the thing on it. So, let's see what the other one is. That should look good coming out the back. It's about 18 inches long. Now let's see what's in the other box. These are nice. And I think you've seen these before. These are my Jones exhaust flow pack mufflers. JFP 250. They're 2.5 in, 2.5 out. And you already seen how they're made. It's just one chamber. It's one chamber with one triangle deflector in the middle. So the exhaust just goes right through, hits this deflector, goes around it, and goes straight out. It's basically a straight pipe. It's not going to muffle anything. And you already heard what they sound like on my previous Mercury Grant Marquise. It sounds like a straight pipe. Because basically it is. It's just a empty canister with one baffle. And it's not even a big one. See, it's right there, and it just goes around and it keeps going. What I'm doing different now is I'm making what they called a stepped exhaust system. That means that different portions of the exhaust system will be using larger diameter piping. From the exhaust manifolds back, it's going to be 2 inches. 2-inch exhaust on both sides, which is the factory size for the Crown Vic, the Mercury Grand Marquise, the Lincoln Town Car, and the Mercury Marauder. They all had 2-inch exhaust, which you think is small. But the way I'm setting it up is, and I have exhaust specialists that show me how it's done, and it sounds really good. What he's going to do is, he's going to make some catalytic converters on the downpipe at 2-inch exhaust. Hooked to the factory H pipe, which should be here tomorrow. That's 2-inch exhaust. And it's going to enlarge the 2.5 inch from the muffler to the tailpipe all the way to the chrome tips. It's going to be 2.5 inches. So it goes from 2 inches to 2.5 inches. What that does is it slows down the velocity of the exhaust, and it will basically deepen the tone. Basically, it gets rid of the high pitch that normally a real small diameter exhaust has. And then it goes through the exhaust tip, and that exhaust tip expands to a 3.5 at the end. That's going to be like a megaphone. It's just going to magnify the sound. So when I get this whole exhaust system put on there, it's going to sound a bit different than the previous one I had on the other Mercury. It will be louder, but it'll be deeper and lower instead of higher pitched. Um, he showed me one of his cars with this setup, and I wish I would have known about it earlier, but I want that setup for this. So he just basically told me to get the H pipe, the factory 2-inch. He'll fabricate the high flow cats at 2 inches. Hook this up to these mufflers at 2.5. Run 2.5 tailpipes up to the chrome tips that expand to 3.5 at the end, and it should sound really good. It should be really deep. It should be really loud. It should take away any of the high pitch and the crackles, but it should be really low. So let me just open up this one too. Like I said, the number is JFP 250, 2.5 in, 2.5 out. One big single chamber with one baffle. It's just basically a straight pipe. More exhaust videos to come. I got the H pipe should be here tomorrow, so I'm gonna do an unboxing then. Until then, I'll see you.